Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Moonblack 2 Nuzlocke. This is part 25. In the last episode, we started making our way towards the Celestial Tower, and we also have ourselves the option of going towards the Mistralton gym just to the left of us. This episode might be a little bit weird, because we are going to go to the tower, and we are going to go to the gym. Hopefully we're going to be able to get both of them done, but this gym is going to be a little bit weird. I haven't gone ahead and, changed my game or anything like that, so we still have bugged fairy types. Honestly, kind of going to try and use that to my advantage a little bit, because it will mean that we aren't getting hit by stab fairy type moves, meaning I have trained up Togedemaru, don't get me wrong, but I am thinking we're going to take Flygon with us. Flygon is overall just a better Pokemon than Togedemaru, and if steel type moves aren't going to be super effective, I feel like I'd rather just slap something really hard with an Earthquake at the end of the day and hope that they don't hit me back with a fairy type move. I also have, Marshadow with us, who, at the end of the day, is incredibly good. Ridiculously good. 127 attack, 139 speed, has the Technician, is currently not healed up after training because it has no Force Palm PP, so we are running back to the Pokemon Center real quick before I make that mistake. But we'll head to the tower, hopefully get that done nice and quickly, and then have ourselves a really weird fight in the gym, I think. I'm expecting it to go completely topsy-turvy because the types of the Pokemon are going to be all out of whack, and it's honestly going to be a little bit of a mini challenge. I'm weirdly excited, but before we do that, we'll show off Togedemaru, and we'll also show off one new member that joined us. This happens a lot. This does happen a lot. We do have ourselves a new shiny, and it's an ugly elemental monkey. It's an orange Pansear, and I should be happy that it's a shiny, but when I compare it to, shiny type Null, shiny Tornadus, Enzgalizapod, a shiny Pansear just seems kind of bleh. I'll be honest, I'm not thrilled about it. I'm probably never going to use this Pokemon. I don't like the elemental monkeys. I really don't. They just seem like bad starter Pokemon. But it's here. We do have shiny claws in effect, so I did go ahead and catch it. Probably not going to use it though. And we do also have this Togedemaru, which has Thunder Punch, which is a decent move. But its nature kind of sucks, and it didn't learn any Steel-type moves for leveling up, which is why I've kind of decided to roll with Flygon. Maybe we'll take Tornadus. Taking Tornadus would make so much more sense, wouldn't it? We'll keep Flygon with us while we go to the tower, and then we might take Tornadus with us instead of Flygon. As at the end of the day, it is still a Fairy-type gym. It's still going to have Fairy-type moves. We just have to be a little bit cautious. Taking a Dragon-type in, but Tornadus should be absolutely fine. Also, we still have a Fletchinder in here. I'm probably going to ignore the Fletchinder, I'm going to be perfectly honest. Not because I want to, not have an encounter. Obviously, I would love to have that encounter, but we already have a Talonflame. And I did say Dupe/Species Clause was going to be a thing, and I can't really re-encounter a Grotto, so I'm just going to leave it and pretend that it's not there, I guess. It feels a little bit stupid, don't get me wrong, but that's just kind of how we're going to roll with it. Is it stupid? Yes. Am I wasting a potential encounter? Yes. But at the end of the day, I already have that exact Pokemon. If there's ever a time where my Talonflame gets KO'd when I'm using my Talonflame, we can come back and grab it, and I guess it technically wouldn't be against my rules, but I don't know, that would feel a little bit dumb. It would feel a little bit dumb. So we're just going to keep going as we have been. And we're going to hopefully tear through some teams, because I got my Pokemon trained up to level 45/44, as that was roughly where all of my team was. Blizzard's 46 because he's a little bit stronger, but still. But the Pokemon that we're fighting at the moment are just below level 40, meaning we should have a decent level lead until we get to the gym leader. As soon as we get to the gym leader, that level lead's going to disappear. So I'm not, I'm not thinking, hey, we're going to be OP. Definitely not thinking anything like that. But hopefully we can manage. Hopefully we can manage okay in the gym. That's my only concern. Also, every single Pokemon on every single route has now become an Ice-type Pokemon. I went back to some previous routes to train, because obviously, Marshadow started at level 15, so I went back to earlier routes to try and get a little bit of XP a little bit easier, and maybe fight some Ordinals at earlier routes, so that it would have an easier time. All of the Pokemon in every route seem to be like Sneasel and Snorunt. I get that it's winter and this game runs on seasons, but this might really screw over the potential encounter pool for a lot of areas, meaning we're going to start struggling for encounters real soon. We're going to just have Ice types, and I really don't like the sound of only having Ice types. Ice types, in some ways, offensively, great typing, okay? It's a nice typing to have stab on. Defensively, no. No. Ash and Professor Kukui are here, and I don't really want to battle either of them, but we'll see what goes on. Hi there, how are things with Mina? Oh, you still haven't earned the gym badge yet? Well, if that's the case, I'll keep up the field work until the plane's ready to fly. Hey, why don't you try using this? Are you kidding me? I just trained up this Marshadow from level 15 to 44, and it took some dang time, and you're gonna tell me there was a lucky egg if I moved one step further forward? Okay. Okay. You know? Okay. It's there for the future. I've been waiting for you. I want to give you a very special Pokemon. What do you say? Would you like my special Pokemon? Sure. Would you like to give Meltan a nickname? I didn't. I'm assuming I can't pick it up because I have a Pokemon on me? Alright, boom, transition time. Ba-bam, ba-boom. Okay, I put Flygon away. I don't know why I have this thing against Flygon at the moment, but I keep putting it in the box whenever I need something. It's just my Pokemon that I keep setting aside, but I want this Meltan. You came here at the request of the couple in Humalal City, didn't you? No need for a reply. If you want to ring the bell, you'll have to battle with me. What? Would you like to give Meltan a nickname? I guess? I don't know what that was, but I loved when this thing was announced, by the way. I love how they announced this Pokemon. I found it really fun, and I always just started calling it question marks for now, and I don't know why I started doing this. But we're gonna go ahead and put this in a box, for sure. Do you know how amazing this Pokemon would be for the gym if it was actually Fairy typing? It would be amazing. But we are going to go ahead and put this away, and we're going to take Flygon back, but we do now have a Meltan, which is going to be interesting. Was this? Not shiny. Okay, just checking. Every time I get gifted a Pokemon now, I feel like I have to double check if it was shiny or not. But we'll go and put this Pokemon away. Alright, move our team back where it was. I guess we start going up the tower. I don't remember if there's encounters in this tower, but I suppose it would technically be a new area if we do get an encounter. So, I mean, I guess we'll just run back and forth real quick and see if we can. Oh, we can get encounters in here. Okay, alright, that kind of surprised me, actually. Alolan Raticate, huh? Alolan Raticate. It's not the most exciting Pokemon of all time, to be honest, and if it has Hustle, I'm going to absolutely hate this Pokemon with a passion. So those two things don't bode well for me ever using this, that's for sure. I'm assuming I can hit it easy enough with a Strength or Quick Attack, and I can resist a lot of its attacks with this Pokemon. Sucker Punch fails, nice. I'm assuming it can live a Strength. I know I'm like 10 levels up, but also it's not Stab. Okay, alright, that did a little bit more than I thought, but you know what, it's fine, that's fine. His crit did 11 damage, which doesn't make me feel confident about this Pokemon at all. I'm just gonna Ultra Ball it and move on, I guess? As I suppose this is our encounter, huh? All the potential Pokemon that are here, which actually I don't know what's here, but I'm assuming that an Alolan Raticate has got to be near the bottom of the list, right? As far as Pokemon go, I wouldn't consider Alolan Raticate, you know, the amazing Pokemon of the area. With long fangs, the surprisingly violent Pokemon can gnaw away even thick concrete with ease. That doesn't seem like a good habit. I'm gonna be honest, that seems like a really bad habit. I just saw it. I just saw it and couldn't resist. That's its name. Its name is just a smiley face. I feel bad. I really do. I feel bad for it. Honestly, I wouldn't mind even just skipping past some of these trainers. I do want to pick up items, because I suppose Megastones are a thing. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's going to be some good items we can pick up. Maybe not. We'll have to see. Pikachu, delete. I just want to delete some Pokemon with my Marshadow real quick. Also, I did name it correctly. That does make me very happy inside. Because I was really worried that I'd named it wrong. I was thinking of the sword from Terraria. I named it right. Hooray. Whew, that's good, because I have like 600 hours in Terraria. If I was messing up the name of the sword from that game, that would be embarrassing. But thankfully I got it right, and I don't have to rename it. It was like the first thing I checked when I ended up recording last time. It was like, please tell me I got it right. What is this? TM61 Will-O-Wisp. Honestly? I don't think we have anyone that could really utilize that, but I wouldn't mind having it. There's been a few situations where I wouldn't have minded having a Pokemon be burnt or something along those lines. What better Pokemon could I have had? Other than Meowth isn't really better, I guess. Okay, okay. I mean, out of those two, I don't really care much either way for either of them, I'll be honest. I don't really want to use either of those two Pokemon on my team. Can I get around the back here? I can, but I did walk right into a battle. Please have Psychic types, because you look like a ghosty dude, right? Psychic. Yes, yes. Let me Shadow Punch you. This is what I'm after. Okay. Let's not... Listen, let's not be playing around with Future Sight right now, okay? And yes, I'm going to speed up these fights, because honestly, it's just necessary. There's a chance this thing has Heat Proof, and not Levitate. And I would love to Earthquake. However, I feel like this is just the safe option, right? We go into Greninja, we possibly don't take damage to Future Sight, and we don't accidentally get bopped by an Earthquake, which is a slight worry in my mind at this point. We're just gonna Surf. I could Surf the Rain and go into, like, Battle Bond form, but I don't think it's really worth it. We'll just go for Surf, he goes for Metal Sound. Please tell me that Future Sight doesn't hit me because I'm a Dark type. I forget which gen they sort of made that still actually attack. Okay, alright, that's fine. That's fine. I did have it right in my mind, that's all good. Okay. Whew. No scary Future Sights here today. Because let me tell you, if that had gone, like, through the typing, and actually slapped, we would be having a bad time. But we do thankfully have a very appropriate Pokemon for this whole area, because Marshadow can just Shadow Punch everything, and have I mentioned that I love Marshadow, and it's my favorite legendary? Because it's really nice. Plus it's holding an Expert Belt, which just means that realistically it's always fine. This is only neutral, so it's not that scary. Oh, okay. Also, Pangoro, for me, was pure Fighting type, which I found out when I went for a Force Palm on it and it was neutral, and I was very confused for a good second, but Pangoro for me is a pure Fighting type, which obviously normally it's a Fighting Dark type, right? But that's another Pokemon that has like a little bit of a funky typing. So there's a few Pokemon here and there that seem a little bit off. It doesn't seem to just be Fairy types. I don't know why it's the case, honestly couldn't tell you. Maybe it's just, I mean at the end of the day it's just a bug. Bugs happen. I'm not that bothered, but it's something to try and remember. We also one-shot a Dusclops. That's what you get for not having an Eviolite, buddy. Dusclops without an Eviolite. It's just sad. It's just sad. The way I see Dark and Ghost type moves is they kind of do the same thing. Ghost and Dark type moves kind of hit the same types that you want to hit. At the end of the day, they're going to hit Psychic types and Ghost types. It really doesn't have much of a difference between them, so I'm not super concerned about taking Sucker Punch over just Shadow Sneak, when Shadow Sneak realistically does everything I need, without the chance of failing if they, like, heal on a turn or something like that. So, yeah, we'll stick with what we have. Alright, we'll come over here and grab this, which is a Link Stone, which I don't know if we have any use for at the moment, but it's not a bad thing to have. And we'll also waddle on through. You could heal me, right? Although I don't think I need healing at the moment. Watch those be famous last words. Ready? Ready? You ready for me to regret that? I want to sneak on through, but I want to grab these items. Maybe we're not going to be able to get to the gym today. I forgot the tower was this big. I thought it was like 3 floors. I don't know why I thought it was so small, but I for some reason thought that. I'm a little bit afraid, but also I'm a Marshadow. Who cares? Ice Punch him. I'm going to get this Marshadow killed so quickly. I really am. I'm really going to get this thing killed so quickly. Shadow Claw, which is actually weaker than Shadow Punch on Marshadow, if I'm not mistaken, because we have Technician, right? And plus, Shadow Punch can't miss. That's really nice. You're boosted by Technician, you're boosted by Technician, you're boosted by Technician. At the moment, my moveset is honestly just really good. To be honest, I might even just keep this moveset. It's that good. Like, I know they only show base 60 power, but when they become base 90 with the amount of PP they have and stuff, it's just good moves. I don't really think it's worth changing any of the moves except for maybe Spectral Thief. That might be the only thing that's worth it. As that would have the same power as Shadow Punch anyway. Can I have had Phantom as my encounter? That would have been beautiful. Just gonna waddle on straight past you, skip trainers where I can, because at the moment my team seems pretty good in terms of level. And let's head to the top of the tower, huh? I don't remember what happens here, but ring the bell. It's the Celestial Tower bell. Will you ring the bell? Sure. I feel like they had a real opportunity to make this bell a straight-up bronzong, and they missed it. The sound of the bell reverberates through the area. Well, I know it's Gen 5, right? Don't get me wrong. I get that. But also, I would have liked it if it was a bronzong. I feel like it would have been funny. Now, can I escape rope out of here? That's right. I'm remembering a mechanic that I use once every blue moon. Are you gonna tell me I don't have any escape ropes? Because that would really be annoying. Escape ropes. I guess it makes sense that you can't rope out. Well, you could use it as like a rappel rope, right? You just rappel down from the side of the building. I'm sure that would be fine and safe. Right? It's Pokemon, right? Pokemon can fly, they can survive falls. I'm sure Ash's Pikachu has, like, been dropped off of more buildings than any other Pokemon in the known universe at this point. I really don't think it would cause too much trouble. I'm pretty sure my Pokemon could quite easily just drop right off. How did I get here before? I went to the right. How's my directional sense even bad here? How is my directional sense this bad? Wishy-Washy has Drizzle? Huh. No. No. No, we're done with this. We're so done with this. No more for alligators, please. Your base 100 attack with a base 90 power move. You 108 with a 100 power move. Earthquake should kill. Right? What was its ability? You don't swim quickly, do you? Okay. 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 Got dead? Dead? Okay, fine. For a second I was so afraid of Swift Swim. Oh, I didn't even say Swift Swim. I said swim quickly, didn't I? God damn it. My brain just went into full shutdown mode, like save energy, consider options. As it starts slowly shutting down and trying to work out which is the best idea. Oh boy. Okay, oh, this is big Wishy-Washy. So rather than having Schooling as a form, there are just two different Wishy-Washies? I hope Leaf Blade's still enough to OHKO. Because big Wishy-Washy is scary. That HP bar went down really quickly though, which makes me think it still has original Wishy-Washy's HP, which it should. But it does make it a lot less tanky. So thankfully there's not been any changes there. If there was a change there that made it tankier, oh boy, that would suck. But for right now, we just go ahead and leave. Did I battle you? I don't remember who I battled. Honedge would have been a potential encounter. I got Eradicate when there was a Honedge in here. Really? That sucks. You know, that really sucks. Yeah, you Eradicate, you suck. I'll be honest, that makes me kinda sad. Knowing that that was there as potential does make me sad. Honedge or Phantom, I'd have been so happy with. That is a shame. That is a shame. Either way, we've rang the bell. We realistically need to go and do the gym, right? I feel like I was meant to go and do the gym first, considering nothing really happened, but, that's... You know, we got told to make a decision, and I wanted to go and train first. And, well, I would say that we are reasonably trained, and I guess that it is time to go ahead and shove our noses into the gym. I think it does be that time. It does be that time. So let's go ahead... grab our Tornadus, as I suppose this is the Pokemon that we realistically want to take with us. We also have Golisopod. We weren't going to take Greninja, we were going to take Golisopod. That was it. Okay, alright. I just trained up Greninja. That was it. I trained up Greninja to make sure it wouldn't fall behind an XP. This is the team we're going to run into that gym, though. Am I nervous? A little bit. A little bit. Because it's a little bit more unpredictable than other gyms, with very normal. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We'll go ahead, we'll run in there. Let's try and get the whole thing done. That was kind of my goal. We might have to speed up the battles before the gym leader, but we'll do it. We'll do it. We did battle one person in here, right? As stupid as that was. I also didn't heal. But we'll heal before we do the actual gym leader, and that should be fine, right? Famous last words right there. Famous last words. I shouldn't get pushed back if I'm here though, right? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That was an intense spin. tucked in, having a nice little shudder. I wonder if there's one... I could have probably made it straight to this one, but also, I'm just going to tuck myself in each time. I can skip that train up if I don't mess up, which, honestly, we'll see how it goes. It's fine. Hi, don't turn the other way, please. Don't mind me, just hiding. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? God damn it. He actually turned the other way right as I could leave. That's so annoying. Oh, that was kind of great, though. That's kind of annoying. But... Rebomb B. Do I have a way of testing if you still have your fairy typing? I guess I could try and Sucker Punch. Right? Listen, important information. I'm Sucker Punching. No. Aromatherapy. Okay, yeah, sure. Go for it. There's... what? Interesting first move. Just setting the tone. Let me Sucker Punch you. Really? I just want to know if it's resisted or not. That's all I want to know. Come on now. Sucker Punch. Is Bug neutral against Bug? I mess this up every time. It's just one of those things that I never seem to get right, but if I X's it, it should be resisted. Because Bug would normally be neutral against Bug. The reason I think it isn't is because there's so many Bug Poison and Bug Flying types, and that's the part that resists Bug. So this should be resisted because of the Fairy typing. And now you... But it does tell me that it should be neutral. Well, should be resisted. But it's neutral. There is no fairy typing for Pokemon, is there? We now know. Let me Sucker Punch you, please. Okay. Resisted? No. Definitely no fairy type. Okay, cool. Cool. With that information, we know that we can freely go for X's for a stronger move, and we can freely Sucker Punch and know that it will be hitting for neutral. Theoretically. Theoretically has to be added, because at the end of the day, you never know, but this Ninetales should be a pure Ice type then in that case, right? So should I Force Palm it? I guess realistically, I realistically don't need to change my original strategy, which would just be go for a Steel type move, as that's, you know, super effective regardless, but we can use this to our advantage in some places, and it can screw us over in some places, because obviously we can't just smack everything with Iron Head and call it a day, which I would love to do. I really would. It would make me very happy if I could do that. But instead, we're going to have to take this a little bit more seriously and think through which things we can hit things with, and you get the idea. Like this, for example. I just stayed in thinking, hey, I can just Iron Head for Mr. Mime, but it's neutral. So I actually can't. Thankfully, Quick Attack's still going to be enough to KO it, but I have to make sure not to make mistakes like that in the actual gym fight. That's the only issue. Wish I had Earthquake right now, funnily enough. But we can Force Palm, because it should be super effective. If I've brought in this Marshadow right now, and you play Rough me, and it KOs me, I would be very mad. I'd be very mad. I'd be so mad, actually. I'd lose my mind. I have Earthquake on Sceptile. You know, I'm just... Safety. Safety. Taunt? Should've just Force Palm. Should've just Force Palm. But the Intimidate scared me a little bit. For good reason, possibly, if that's how much Earthquake did? Maybe that was for a good reason. Maybe that wasn't a bad idea at all. Taunt wore off, about to send in Grand Ball. Grand Ball being a normal type. My brain. My brain is having to revert back to, like... How many years has it been since Fairy's been in the game? It feels like forever to me at this point, which is weird, because it really hasn't been that long in the whole grand scheme of Pokemon, but it feels like forever. I've really got used to it. But I guess we're going to stay here for a moment. Let that go by, considering we got brought into a battle and I wasn't sure if it reset the timer or anything. No! Wait, this is fine. Okay, I was a little bit worried there for a second. I am going to stay here for a moment, though. What am I going to do here? Can I get pushed against the fan? Yes. Okay. Tactical. We're playing this tactical. Which of these do I go on to? Oh no. Scouting mission. That didn't tell me anything. Scouting mission on. I'm going on to this one. I messed up. Hi. Oh, wait, it doesn't matter as long as I get to the end then? Oh, that's fine. I thought I was going to drop into the plane below for some reason, even though I know that isn't a mechanic that exists in the game. I was still like, oh, I'm just going to die. I'm going to fall to my death and die. That was how my brain went. But I should be fine here then, right? I'll just get shoved into a battle. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll go and heal up, and we'll prepare for the gym leader fight. What type are you then? Are you just a normal type? Yes. Yes. That pretty much tells me all I need to know, because this would be a pure fairy type, and now I really do know that it's just normal. Okay. Or possibly typeless. I guess that's something that we hadn't considered, but it could be typeless. I'm assuming it isn't, but it could be. It's about time we let Tornadus come out and play though, right? Come on, Tornadus. Destroy some things for me. S/N. S/N. Wow, that did nothing. Wow, that... Okay, dead. Light screen. Light screen. That was a thing. I did forget that was a thing. That's my bad. That's me being stupid. Marshadow outspeeds Gardevoir. Also, there's no reason to risk it when I can just hit it with a bug type move. You know, this is a little bit in my favor, I'll admit, because I will say fairy typing is a very strong typing. So that being, you know, not a thing, is really good. Ooh. Ooh, 90-90. So not 100. 90-90 or 75-95. I'm not gonna lie, I think I prefer Razor Shell. I don't like 10% chance to miss. I do still have Sand Attack. But I think I prefer defense drops because the only time I'm really going to be concerned about please give me a crit is if I'm in a long drawn out battle against a tanky Pokemon, and in those situations I think I'd rather have a defense drop than a single crit. But I think I'm actually going to keep with Razor Shell, funnily enough. Most of it is to do with accuracy, but also, let me tell you, if Crabhammer was base 100 power, I'd have got rid of Sand Attack for it. But at the moment, Gliscopod's pretty tanky, it has leftovers, it can actually utilize Thingy pretty well, Thingy being Sand Attack pretty well, because it's tanky enough to actually get a couple off where it matters. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. For now though, let's just go ahead, 5 punch down, something that's going to do like 2 damage. That actually hit me for neutral. It's very typeless. I still haven't figured it out. I'm still at the point where I haven't figured this out. But it might be typeless. You know, like how, don't worry about that. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing. Just gonna focus on the battle. Just a moment. Don't mind me. Just, focusing. Okay, Azumarill, you're really gonna annoy me, aren't you? You're just really gonna annoy me, huh? Gliscopod, listen, I need someone, please. Just... I have Regenerator, so I can swap back into that just fine. Listen, Azumarill, please. Please, I just... Stop. Stop. Actually, stop. Stop the toxic. Just stop. Okay? No, stop the toxic protect. I hate this. I hate Storm. I hate it. It drives me insane. Let's just stop. Okay? Good. That's what we deserve. Stupid pilot. Stupid. That guy's stupid. We are gonna go ahead and heal on up, and then get into the gym fight. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, well, I guess it is time to go ahead and start looking at this gym leader, huh? I did accidentally run into one more battle, but thankfully Marshadow kind of just tore through the first 3 Pokemon. There was like a Gardevoir and Togekiss. Togekiss was a little bit scary, but Ice Punch, you know, kind of did its job. And then there was a Clefable at the end, which God took out, which is fine. So overall, everything's fine. Cut it out for the sake of time, because this is already going to be a longer episode, because we want to do the gym battle. But we are ready to go, and I think I'm actually going to lead with the Shiny Tornadus, because it has Regenerator, and that way if I need to swap it out, I can. That's about all I have to say. I guess we're just going to go ahead and get into it. I'm a little bit afraid. Hee, I've been waiting for you. You're a tough trainer who can face the wind and not get blown off your feet. I'm kind of excited about this battle. Why don't you and I have some fun? I don't want to have fun. I do want to have fun, actually. Me saying I don't want to have fun makes it sound like I want my Pokemon die. I don't want that. I don't. I really don't. I want to have fun. I want to have a fun time sweeping your team. That'd be great. Wigglytuff. I'm not gonna lie, that's honestly a nice thing to lead with. Just a pure normal type that I don't think hits too hard. That's fine. That's kind of fine. I'm just gonna Air Slash. At the end of the day, if Tornadus sweeps this entire gym, I'll be happy. Thunderbolt. Okay, don't do too much. I'm a pretty tanky Pokemon. I lived that well enough to take another. That leftovers recovery is so annoying. Thunderbolt, huh? Wish I had my Lightning Rod Togedemaru right now. I really do. That'd be great, actually. But we can expect that, and we can go into Sceptile, take a Thunderbolt just fine, and then return with a Leaf Blade. I'm a little bit afraid of it having, like, Fire Blast or something that has Thunderbolt. This thing might have perfect coverage, meaning maybe I should have just stayed in. Maybe I should have just stayed in. Leaf Blade, how much are you going to do? I'm feeling like this is going to do more for some reason, and I don't know why. Don't, Huge Charm, and also, why didn't that KO? Oh, it does have perfect coverage. Okay, you can lift this, 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 you can lift this. Annoyingly, I still have to swap out. Like, I would be fine to just attack here normally. I really would be fine to just attack there. But because of the coverage, or, well, because of the Q-Charm proccing, it means that I have to swap out because I don't want to take a 30% chance to, like, not get my attack off. That would suck. That would suck. I hate Q-Charm Attract, I really do. Hyper Potion. Well, we're kind of back to the original situation, except I have 19 less HP, and my Sceptile's more damaged. Which, it doesn't take a lot to figure out that that's not great. And then we miss Air Slash. Oh yeah, that's awful. That's actually awful. This is an awful start to the gym fight. This is pretty near to worst case scenario. We can Hyper Potion up. He's never gonna miss Thunderbolt, sadly. Which means I'm unfortunately in the situation where I'm kind of just relying on no crit. Flinches would be good. You're really gonna miss twice. I don't love that. I really don't love that. I really, really don't love that. In fact, I would describe the feeling that I have right now as hate. I hate that. Dazzling Gleam. It should be neutral, because it's realistically typeless. But this does let me feel like I'm comfortable enough to heal up Sceptile, because I'm definitely going to need it in the future, and I want it at high HP. I am keeping in a Pokemon right now that can realistically be crit. I am. I'm aware of that. But now, I don't think 2 Leaf Blades would kill. I'm just stuck healing in a Pokemon that dies if it gets crit. I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate what they led with, actually. I thought this Wigglytuff was like a blessing as a lead, because it was typeless, realistically, but I was wrong. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. Please, just Air Slash. Okay, we finally landed an Air Slash. Can we at least get a flinch to make up for all those misses? Nope. Nope, no we can't. Hate this. Hate this. Hate this. Hate this. Have I mentioned that I hate this? This sucks. If I had brought the Togedemaru to take the Lightning Rod, wouldn't be bad. Shadow Ball. It's definitely trying to save its PP on Thunderbolt when I'm not at 2 HP, which is interesting for sure. Air Slash. Flinch hit. Flinch. Flinch God, okay? Be a flinch God. Please, come on now. Extrasensory should KO, right? And I can just stop using this Pokemon and stop risking crits, right? Right? There's no reason for me not to do that, right? It's 100% accurate. It's realistically, like, less than 40 base power different. We've seen how much Air Slash does. There is no reason Extrasensory doesn't KO. So we click Extrasensory, and we call it a day. Okay. Okay. I'm so glad we can heal in battles, or else this would be awful. But Ninetales doesn't scare me. It doesn't. It really, really doesn't. It does have a Typeless move, so it can always hit me for neutral, something to keep in mind. Assuming that Fairy type is not just weird against my Typhlosion in particular, but either way, it's... Fairy type moves are going to hit us for neutral, so that we can't rule that out. This is stressful. I'm stressed. I'm going to Iron Head on the off chance we outspeed and can maybe get a flinch. I didn't think we'd outspeed, but I felt like I'd go for it anyway. Dazzling Gleam. Doesn't do that much. That's honestly a fine amount of damage to take. I'm comfortable. We sadly don't KO, but we have Quick Attack. Which I am actually gonna... Do I want to go for? Are they gonna Potion? I'm gonna Quick Attack. I don't think they're gonna Potion. This is probably a mistake on my part, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. Not a mistake. Quick Attack was the right move to go for. Okay. Okay. They might be saving a Potion for whatever's gonna be their ace, which I'm assuming is gonna be a Mega, which scares me. Primarina. Glad I healed up, Sceptile, but I also don't want to get hit by an Ice type move. It's still the Pokemon to go into, though, really, isn't it? I have to Leaf Blade. Going back to a previous point that I was mentioning before I started trying to run back to the Pokemon Center, though, I was talking about Typeless. This is quite a jump back, but Typeless Pokemon, like the Pokemon that had their hearts locked in Pokemon Colosseum, that's the way that I'm seeing the typing like at the moment. Just like a question mark, question mark, question mark. That didn't KO and that makes me sad. Psychic. Psychic's fine. Okay. Okay. That's okay. We outsped, so I'm just gonna Leaf Blade again, right? Okay. Okay. You know, that's the most comfortable Pokemon that's came out so far. I felt comfortable in that just then. I really did. I'm not gonna lie, even the Ninetales scared me more. I didn't know what the Ninetales could do. But thank you for the delicious, nutritious XP. That will go straight into the bank of Sceptile. Don't know what I'm even on about at this point. Either way, Mr. Mime, you... I could just Shadow Punch it. I don't know if it would KO. But I also have a Golisopod, which realistically is really tanky and has Bug-type moves, which just works. I'm very afraid of Marshadow coming out and not getting the kill against a Psychic type. That would suck. So, we're just going to X-Scissor. And we do have Sucker Punch for next turn if we feel like we need it. Which we might. X-Scissor does enough to one-shot. Okay, alright. We have to keep in mind that Light Screen was just put up. But we do have mostly physical attackers, which is actually very thankful right now that we do. Other than, like, Tornadus, we're pretty much just special attackers. More wild. More wild. The wild that is more. Carl, shut up. Fairy type moves are Typeless. Yes? That's what we're going with. Therefore, Marshadow comes out and just is fine. Because the reason I took it out before was because I was afraid of Play Rough, but now I don't have to be. You ready to see the single biggest mistake in Pokemon history? Ready? Ready? Am I about to lose my Marshadow? We'll see. This is going to be a Mega Mawile, isn't it? No. No. It did survive, though, and it did get an Iron Head off, though. But just an Iron Head should be fine, right? Okay. It'll even take itself out to the hail. That's, you know, sure, that's fine. No Mega? No Mega Mawile? No Mega Mawile? No Mega Mawile? Normal Mawile? Now, if that had been a Mega Mawile with its increased attack stat and the huge power behind that Iron Head, we could have genuinely just lost Marshadow, so I'm very confused at why that wasn't a Mega Mawile. I'm very confused. That was just an ordinary Mawile. I mean, I'll take the badge, I'm happy. I just am confused. Well, stuff, okay, blah blah blah, give me TM. TM Acrobatics. Wish I had that in Radical Red right now. Alright, and now we head back to Professor Kukui at the tower next episode. As right now, this has been a reasonably long episode as is, so I feel like this is a nice place to round up. Please don't get me involved in more speaking. I want to call it a day. I'm happy. I haven't lost a Pokemon, and I'm calling it a success. Just let me call it a day. Just, yep. This is a long episode. Alright, it's a long episode. Yep. And we are going to wrap things up right here. If you guys have enjoyed this slightly confusing episode, I will admit, the whole situation with fairy typing is probably a little bit confusing. I hope I explained it well enough. I think Typeless is the best way to describe it. But if you guys have enjoyed, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!